Good morning, my friends. It is what it always is. It's a beautiful day here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. It's overcast. It's kind of humid. It's just beautiful. I'm in my shorts and But anyway, so today we are getting the house ready for home birth. Of course, you guys know that Kristen is going to give birth here. We're not going to a hospital, and I think it's gonna happen soon, guys. She's been talking about these weird feelings that she's having, the Braxton Hicks, which are a normal thing for pregnancies when your stomach gets hard and it's just like a practice contraction. They're getting closer and closer together. Not that it matters, but it's still, it kind of does, right? But before we show you like all the things that we're doing, I want to show you what's happening by the creek. This is so beautiful. So do you guys remember this little tree that I saved? There used to be a big branch here. I don't know if I ever showed you guys, like right here, there was this big branch that came down the creek after this like flood that we had, and I had to like get rid of it. There was also this this fence that was here. It was like the last of the goat fence from the people that used to live here. Well, anyway, after I got rid of all that stuff, I saw this little twig in the ground, and this twig, originally I thought it was just like a, you know, a stick stuck in the ground, but I looked at it closer and I was like, that's not just a stick. That's a tree. That's like a little baby tree. And then there's like nothing right here, right? Like this whole spot is like nice and open, so you could, you know, get a lot of light and stuff. I mean, the tree is like, it's like the perfect opening. Anyway, that's been a couple months, and I do believe that that stick, which is in fact a tree, is about the age of Atlas, our son, who's about to be born. So it was seeded around the same time. But anyway, so here's the tree now. It's actually starting to bud. The leaves are coming out. And now that I'm looking at it, I do know that it is a maple tree. The type of maple tree that gets really red and beautiful here in Oklahoma. And what a beautiful spot for this maple tree, because like it's as soon as we come up the driveway, the maple tree is going to be right there as a reminder of how beautiful that life is. Like, there are no maple trees in this area. Like, we have some Japanese maple trees there, and then I think there's one in the front over there, but this is a totally different type of maple tree that's not even from this area. I don't know, it just came down the creek. Oh dude, I'm so excited for this maple tree, and you got to see my post on Instagram. Go to Instagram, type in SMP Films, that's me, and you can read all about it because I get all mushy and stuff there. But dude, I'm so excited. Okay, so yes, let's go get ready to have a baby, and if we can get it done soon enough, Kristen will let it go, let it go. I can't take this kid anymore. Let it show, let it show. Okay, that's enough of my singing. I can't help it. I just wanna give birth once more. I can't stand that I am the man, but let the storm go on, 'cause the cold never bothered me anyway. Okay, that went a little far. Ooh, pretty. Look at this. While we were gone, Grangie put some flowers in our front yard here next to the flagpole. Still not sure what to put on that flagpole. Like, we wanted to put the American flag, but then we're like, let's put like our family flag, you know, because, you know, we don't have one, but we could put a family flag. I don't know, we're trying to figure it out, but that's beautiful. Another thing I wanted to show you guys before we go in the house is how beautiful our grass is. It's also not grass. It's just like these little, like, it's like, I think they're weeds, but they're like patches of beautiful flowers all over our yard. I hope I don't hate these later. I really feel like 50% of our yard is just like beautiful weeds, but it looks good, it's green, whatever, let it be. Wait, one more thing before we go in the house. Okay, I am considering painting this, guys. I have this idea, tell me what you think. One side, I want it to say Atlas, and on the other side, I want it to say Chell. And I want to maybe do like two different colors, because like, you know, when you look at it like this, you can't tell that it's two different colors because it's very flat, you know? So like that way it's one way, that way it's another way, and maybe like the propeller, it can be like a neutral color between the two, you know? What colors do you guys think we should paint this? Because I'm totally gonna do it, I think. Okay, now let's go in the house. I probably woke Chell up after all the talking we've done in the courtyard. In the courtyard. It sounds so big, right? I mean, it is. It's a pretty good sized courtyard, but like when I say courtyard, I always think of like some huge, fancy. Let's get in the house.
Corey is teaching Chell how to text.
Yeah, well, it's actually a great way to learn the alphabet. All right, now send it to Mama. Push the arrow. Send. There you go.
So far, I have gotten a lot of text messages, and they're, I mean, riveting. Riveting.
Alright, let's do speech to text. Okay, ready? You gotta talk. Ready? Here we go. No?
She's old school.
Well, no, she did it earlier. It says here, I don't think Zach. And then she says, hi, just let me tell you. Hi, my name is Dada.
Hi, Dada.
Oh, my girl. Oh, I missed you a lot. I missed you so much. Hey, can I see your tooth? You want to show Mama your tooth? It's like the left one. There's smile. Right there, just underneath. See where it's like just barely.
Big smile.
Big smile. You can barely see it, but a little tiny chip in her tooth.
Yeah.
But she's okay. It doesn't hurt.
Before we get out and about today, I have to apologize because I realized yesterday I never showed you guys my maternity shirt and I never told you who it was from. Let me show you now. How adorable is this maternity shirt? I have gotten more compliments on this shirt than I think any other one I wore. I wore it on the plane to Playlist Live. I wore it on the plane home. It is amazingly comfortable. I love it. Thank you, Jared or Gerard. I don't know how to pronounce your name because Gerard Butler, it's spelled like that, but Gerard Butler says his name Jared. So, Jared, Gerard, thank you so much. One of the most important things we're doing today is buying stuff to make window screens. Well, Corey's gonna make the window screens. Yay! I'm excited he's doing this project. Our bedroom can get extremely hot, especially if the sun's beating in at certain times of day. And since we are doing a home birth and I'm gonna be laboring in there, I wanna be able to open those windows and get a breeze and just cool it down, help me relax. We are now at a different store getting things like cheat sheets, something to make our bathtub soft, and tablecloths. Now that we are back home and I've gotten a nap in, I'm gonna tell you why we bought the things we bought. But first, we are gonna open this box right here. The contents of this box are probably the most important things I'm gonna need for this home birth. Yes, Parents Magazine. No, that's not what you need. What you need is in here. This is a birth kit. Most midwives will have a specific company that they like to work with where they've kind of built a custom birth kit. Our midwife works with a company called Precious Arrows. So all of this stuff is all the things that the midwife knows she will need to help deliver a baby. This is the spread of stuff that is in the home birth kit we ordered. I'm not going to talk about what all this stuff is because frankly you probably don't want to know. But some of the more valuable or more interesting things are these two things right here. These are for clamping the umbilical cord. After little boy is born, they're gonna use this to clamp his umbilical cord. I'm sorry, I'm excited about that. That means he's like actually here and everything. This, if you guys have had kids, you know what this is. It's a peri bottle. Extremely, extremely useful after you have a baby. If you're having your baby in the hospital, steal this, okay? Take this from the hospital and take it home with you. This is something else that I find fascinating. This is a special kind of Q-tip looking stick. If my water breaks and I'm not sure if I just peed my pants or if I actually broke my water, I use this to test it. And if it is my water, if it's amniotic fluid, then this will turn a really deep, dark color. This is another thing that excites me, this little tape measure to measure Atlas and make sure he's all doing okay. The rest of it is just kind of absorbent pads, things to lay down on the bed, on the floor, wherever I'm at. This is another like absorbent sheet back here. Tons of gloves. Look at all of these gloves they got. Of course, mesh panties, Yeah, if you've had kids, you know why those are valuable too. An interesting thing about these home birth kits is that they have you order hydrogen peroxide and rubbing alcohol, which most people have these in their homes. The reason they have you order them is because you might be someone like us and your hydrogen peroxide expired in 2015, or you might not have it. So you have to order the entire birth kit just so the midwife can make sure that what you have when she arrives to help deliver the baby is not expired and the right amount and the exact stuff that she needs. Now for us to get ready for Atlas to be born, I'm just gonna put all of this stuff back in the box and put it in the corner of our bedroom right over there. Oh, and I have no idea what these 2 straws are for. Like, is that for their sodas? I don't know why they're gonna need those. I think one of the most interesting things about preparing for this home birth is the fact that I had to buy a cheap set of sheets and some tablecloths. Both of these items are for our bed. When I start going into labor, the first thing I'm gonna do, well, the first thing is call the midwife, but the first thing Corey is gonna do is make our bed. Now he's gonna make our bed with our existing nice, comfy, clean sheets first, and then he's gonna take one of these huge tablecloths and lay it over the bed. Now this tablecloth is waterproof, so anything that hits the tablecloth won't go through to our nice sheets. And on top of the tablecloth, he will put this set of sheets. Now this set of sheets is cheap enough that I don't care. If it gets stained, I can throw it away and not worry about it. Basically, the point of all this is that while I'm laboring, I'm still gonna feel like I'm laying in bed with a nice set of sheets and all of that stuff. But after Atlas is born, when I'm in there taking a shower and cleaning up, the midwife is gonna strip that top set of sheets, take the tablecloth off, and then remake the bed with the comforter, and so I will have a nice clean set of my own sheets on my bed that I can just crawl into and cuddle Atlas and recover in my own bed. I feel like all of this is really brilliant because the last thing I want to do right after having a baby is make a bed. The other thing we bought are these wall patches. Now we don't have anything that needs to be patched in our walls necessarily, but they are for the bathtub. Grark worked on this bathtub while we were gone, but unfortunately it is beyond hope. So the plan is to take these wall patches and put them over the jets. I think Corey and my dad are gonna take the jets out, put one of these patches there, and then silicone all around it so it's nice and waterproof. So I'm not gonna have any jets in this tub, but that is okay. It will be an amazing soaking tub, and that is all I really need. Another thing I have to do to get ready for Atlas to come is move all of our good towels and put our extra spare towels here. The midwife wants to have a good stash of towels close by that I don't mind if they get stained. I'm not gonna mind if they get dirty. And these towels I love. So they are gonna go in this closet back here, and the spare towels are gonna go up here so she can grab those easily. This corner of our bathroom, I apologize, it's a mess, we're still unpacking, but this is gonna be like our midwife's central command area. There's an outlet there which she needs. It is right by the bed. This is where she's gonna put all of her gear. She's gonna have a bunch of stuff to help me, and she's gonna have a bunch of stuff for Atlas after he's born. So I need to clear all of this area out and make sure it's ready for her. My plan is to kind of have all of her stuff right here. She's gonna have towels within arm's reach, her command center right here. The box with the birth kit is right there for her. So it's all kind of in this area. The thing I love about our midwife is she is very chill. She's very much just, you let me know what you need and I'll stay out of your way unless you need my help. So I'm trying to get all of her stuff in one area so she knows where it is. She doesn't have to ask me where anything is, and she can get to it without getting too much in my way, because Corey and I, with Chell, we had this down. Like, him and I were a team, and he was the only person I feel like I really needed. So of course the midwife will be here to help. I do need her, but my focus is gonna be Corey and Atlas. I'm sure you guys saw it earlier, but I have to thank Nadia for this amazing shirt. It says Team Atlas, and it is so cute. And I loved wearing it today as I was getting ready for home birth because it just kept my mind where it needed to be. So thank you, Nadia, so much. One of the few things I have left to do before I am ready for Atlas to come is to put together some sort of gift for Chell. I want her to feel involved and like she's still important, because pretty soon she's not gonna be having all the attention in our house. Do you guys have any ideas? Those of you who have had 2 kids, what did you do for your first kid when you had the second one, if you did anything? I have no idea what to get her. Maybe a stuffed animal that she can play with while I'm in there laboring. Maybe some games or just toys, but I want it to be something really special. So if you have any ideas, please, please let me know in the comments down below. Right now she is upstairs with her dada and they are FaceTiming with Nana Dana, which I love so much. So I'm gonna go ahead and say goodbye to you guys so I can get a little bit more work done getting ready for Atlas, get some of those areas cleared in our bathroom and stuff like that. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.